film everything what the kids are doing. If they do not show you a part of the facility, that's a huge red flag. You also want to make sure they have procedures and rooms for if there's an emergency or first aid or something like that. And it's also very important for them to make sure that the staff versus the student ratio is small, meaning there are lots of staff per children. I believe it's 1 to 10 is what the regulations, the state and federal regulations require.
Okay, and you say next, focus on the curriculum. Now, what do parents look for there?
Well, you know, you could pick a private facility, which is maybe someone that has something at their home where there's a couple people, or a bigger commercial place where they have curriculums in place. What do you want your child to do? Do you want them to learn? Which I believe that a daycare absolutely can teach kids. It can teach kids communication skills. It can teach them how to deal with other adults and other kids, along with learning songs, creative play. So to me, there should be no such thing as a place where you drop off your kid and they just watch movies all day and sleep. You know, you're not getting your money's worth and you're not doing anything for your child. So it's really important. Do you want a religious background curriculum? Do you want a Montessori curriculum? What type of curriculum do you want to make sure that you're getting that for your child?
It can be a nerve-wracking time for parents going in. They're, first of all, stressed out about having to leave their child there. So you mentioned before that it's a good idea to write some of the questions down that you want to ask and make sure that you have plenty to ask. So as a parent who's going in for the first time, what are the things that you need to ask?
Well, like I said, you want to ask the studio and staff ratio. You want to ask them for their policies to find out what do they do when a child is sick or needs to be disciplined. And they should have their policies all written so that you can take them home and review them. If they don't, that's another red flag. So those are the types of questions that you want to ask. There are no bad questions. If there's something that you don't feel comfortable about or that doesn't make sense to you, ask that question. It could be anything from where are the restrooms or what happens when my child gets sick. So these types of things are really important for parents to go in ready. But like I said, go in there and get a feeling to know what kind of place it is, and better yet, bring your child and see how they react to it. Kids' instincts are wonderful and we should pay attention to them. And if you bring the child in to visit the place and meet the teachers, then you'll get a good feeling whether both of you think it's a good fit or not.
And one of the things too, when a parent goes to visit a daycare, they need to leave themselves a little bit of extra time, because you said bring your kid there, give them a little bit of time to interact with the kids, and don't go in rushed and think you're going to get it done in 30-20 minutes or so.
No, I mean, you really should spend 6 months to a year researching what school you want your child to go to. There's going to be great schools that prepare them for pre-kindergarten and grade school, and there's others that don't. So it is really important that once you get that good feeling, you make sure they're up with their state and Florida regulations. It's a great way for you to know and be comfortable that you're sending your child to a great place every day.
Well, maybe the kids won't cry, but the parents definitely will.
Yes. You crying when you drop them off is good.
That's
Them crying.
That's true. All right. Well, thanks, Angela.
You're
Always
welcome.
great advice. She'll be back with us next week, and she'll have some more great parenting advice. In the meantime, though, if you missed any of Angela's points and you want to share this information with another parent, you can go to our website, abcactionnews.com. You can also find help with a variety of parenting issues on Angela's website, the Tampa Bay Parenting website. That's tvparenting.com. And while you're there, sign up for a subscription to Tampa Bay Parenting Magazine.